Hello folks and welcome to my fourth vlog. Hooray. I'm going to go through what I've painted this week in a minute, but I accidentally took delivery of some more Twisted miniatures this week. Different faction, Guild of Harmony. I'm not going to go through these now because I'm going to put these away until I finish painting the others, otherwise I get all excited. But some crazy stuff in here, but I'll talk about them another day. Anyway, what I really wanted to just to very quickly show you something that's really impressed me, that made me smile a lot. People of a certain age might remember Monkey, which was a TV program when I was a kid. It was dubbed from I think Japanese or Chinese, maybe, I'm not sure, but it was about the Monkey King, and he had his mate Pigsy and his mate Sandy and the Princess Tripitaka that they were trying to protect, and they had all sorts of adventures. Anyway, I found the other day on the Twisted site some models for the Guild of Harmony, which might have had something to do with me getting them. And there's Monkey. There's Pigsy, although he's called Pigsty. There's Sandy, or in this case, Sandy. And here is Tripitaka, who is now Trisha Harker. I thought that was a stroke of absolute genius, so I absolutely had to get those because Monkey was a massive part of my childhood. And yeah, so enough of me waffling on about those. I'll paint those at some point in the future, but let's have a look at what I painted this week. So this is what I painted this week. I've actually managed to finish my whole first Twisted crew. I'm sure there'll be more models to come. So the Flower Seller and Gretel and Hansel I showed you before, but I painted these 5 this week. So I'll take you through them all. This one is the teacher. You can see her there. She's hilarious. She's the lady who can scold, or lecture rather, the opponent to make them lose activations. I lost my mind over trying to paint that clock. That's had so many coats of ivory paint put back on it, and in the end I couldn't make the numbers, the markers for the numbers around the clock work and not look like a complete load of rubbish. So I gave up in the end, and I've just painted the hands on. So shame on me, but it looked better like that than it did before, and to be honest with you, it was just doing my head in. Little blackboard there. She's even got, I'm trying to work out whether that's someone's teddy that she's confiscated or a teddy she's got to cheer children up if they're feeling sad. I'm going to go with that one. But yeah, there's a little teddy there which I painted yellow. Not because my first teddy as a child was yellow or anything, definitely not. Some books in the bags and stuff. Great model. What should we do next? Nouveau. Now, Headley pointed out to me the other day that I'm an idiot. He didn't say that. But obviously this is based on Neo from the Matrix. I love this model. It's fantastic. I don't know how the studio painter did some of this filigree on these models. It is so fine. I couldn't even see well enough to do it, so I've sort of bodged it a bit, but he came out all right, I think. There he is with his purple cloak, bursting out on the cogs from beneath the wooden whatever it is there, floorboards. Lots of lenses. Love this one. This is Medusa, which, if you remember, I don't know if you remember, I don't know even if you watched it, but she's actually a host for the metal cowl helmet thing that's on the top there, and this thing attaches to people and takes them over, but she's an alchemancer. And again, the very fine filigree on that was just so tricky to paint. I think I'm my eyesight's not good enough anymore to do stuff like that. I tried, looks all right again. So that's her. Who haven't we done? Gamekeeper. Wasn't sure about this one while I was doing it, but I think he's turned out all right in the end. I think I did him when I was a bit tired. The gold against, I tried to get a sort of British racing green going on with him. I think I sort of managed it, but some of the gold looks a bit messy still, but I faffed about with it so long to try and get it right. I just had to reach a point and say, right, I'm done now. But yeah, pretty pleased with him. He looks okay. And this crazy dude, I love this model. This is the blacksmith, who has, as you can see, fire in his belly, quite literally, and a forge on his back, complete with bellows, Christmas stocking, and pelican nesting in the chimney. So there we go. I've done it. I've finished it off. There's my completed very first twisted crew. Can't wait to get these on the table. Can't wait to have a game. I'm sure I'll paint more before we get the chance to do that. So that's what I've been up to this week. There's some more photographs to follow. I'm going to put them on the table just because I'm a child and see what they look like, sort of in situ. And then I have to decide what I'm doing next week. I've got two choices really. I think I've got something absolutely enormous to crack on with, or maybe even my first 28mm sci-fi full army in 15 years. I might do something with that, but you'll have to wait and see what I decide to do for next week. All right, folks, enjoy the photos. Thanks very much for watching. See you.